the next year to 2 years, we lived in Klamath Falls, and me and my mom would go through a journey of sickness through carbon dioxide poisoning, where finally we were treated in Troutdale, Virginia with hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy is where oxygen basically tries to clear out the carbon dioxide in your lungs and in your body and tries to heal. We were there for 6 to 9 months, and for the most part, it healed me and my mom. We're going to fast forward to about 10 years later after that. I lived a pretty normal life, and things were going pretty great. My mom helped run an organization called Hope Equestrian Center for Autistic Children. I got the honor and privilege of being a part of that and seeing it grow and flourish, help and nurture children and parents. So we're going to fast forward to the age of 13. I was a fan of Smallville and many other shows, and I knew that I saw the world differently. From the carbon dioxide, it kind of changed the way that I saw everything. It's a blessing, honestly. I could drive my piano teacher nuts by playing the notes on a piano in every key to a song that I hear on the radio. Like, you play your favorite song on the radio, I can play it in any key. I don't need music. So I was like, I'll throw the music out. And I was different. I also had food allergies from the carbon dioxide poisoning. So anaphylactic shock with any food I was allergic to. It was not fun. You couldn't really get anywhere. Eventually, we would leave that life behind and we would start over. So we're going to fast forward to the year 2008 when I quit attending that church. 2 years prior to that, every spring I would come down with a virus known as strep and staph. Strep and staph is a virus that attacks the lungs and oxygen and makes it hard to breathe, so you end up on a ventilator sometimes. So for many times I did end up on a ventilator, and I wasn't expected to live, and God worked his miracles, and I lived. 2008 was one of the deadliest episodes I had, and it almost took me out completely, and I was going to be presumed dead, and someone prayed over me, and I agreed in prayer with them. Fast forward to 2011. So my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 blood cancer. She was given to live on Christmas Eve. Not the nicest thing you can be given for a Christmas present, amen? And so what happened was we basically said, what are we going to do? And so what happened was we basically said, what are we going to do? What can we do? My mom contacted some of the best doctors in Oregon at that time. Is a day that changed my life forever as a Christian and as a person. And if you hear me crying, it's because I'm being real with you, not because I'm sad. And I want you to know that. So January 12th, a couple, James and Shiloh, showed up at my doorstep. They were contacted through another man. We're going to call him Brian. People wanted to take me for lunch because my mom was going through chemo and not given long to live. And I was chloroformed and taken from my home in Oregon City to Seattle and to Canada. I went missing for 2.5 weeks, and basically I was late